the only one that truly, to its core, bothers me is the fucking Tempestari questline. Like, Sevagoth's questline could have been so much fucking more. And it is a tie-in, right? It does tie in the world a little more, but far less than what it could have been. And it pisses me off that that's what it is. Right? So, what the all, like, because one of the things that Railjack, so, okay, shit, fuck, how far back did I go with this? Mission mode comes out with big spaceship battles, and one of the things they show off and hint at is the Deviri paradox, right? Yeah. Now we're hinting at the different universes within the void, or the void being its separate pocket outside of all these universes.
Time, space, and dimension.
Yes.
Or the thing that unites them.
Exactly. We're gearing towards that now. That is now a plot device. It's known in the world now. The void is no longer just a part of what, like, the universe that we know. It's actually, like, given substance now. It's starting to be expanded upon. So, in the midst of that, they released something called the Call of the Tempestari. Which, along that, they were teasing a bunch of stuff for Deviri Paradox. So it really seemed like the call, especially with the fact that the Call of Tempestari introduced fuck, what's the game called?
Railjack?
The Void Storms. The Void Storms. Which is how, in the original trailer, the operator sucked out from our universe and into the planes, into Deviri, right? So in my mind, the connections are going. Is this going to be a teaser towards Deviri, right? Is this going to be like now we're making Deviri a known thing? It was not. It just tied in the Sisters of Parvos, which was cool, but nowhere near as grandiose as it could have been. Nowhere near, like, especially with how much you're gearing towards showing off the new war in Deviri Paradox. It was very lackluster in the fact that it did not connect anything at all. So I will say that there is a lot of story plots. Granted, most of them don't need connections because they're just good story plots on their own. But then they start, like, making plots that could, like, in its core, even with the substance it gives, could connect bigger story plots, but they don't. And it's very annoying and frustrating.
That's what I directly mean when I talk about Warframe story. Like, that's what makes me feel like it has no actual direction. They're just escalating things to build hype rather than having a specific goal in mind.
Yeah, they do the big missions, but then they don't connect it with smaller missions. Like, that's why I really fucking love Veilbreaker. Fucking Veilbreaker was the best.
Yeah, Veilbreaker
it directly ties in after the new war. It ties into, like, the circumstances of the world. It builds the world. It's a direct correlation from the fucking new war, unlike the Zeramin. Which, yeah, that one, I guess, does now introduce Deviri as a tangible thing.
Unrelated, but also related note. You think they're going to charge us $60 when Warframe's finally finished?
Oh my god! That is fucking hilarious.
Sorry.
Like, the game ends,
that
like,
was the best fucking joke you could have said right there.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing. That's fucking great. It's just, it's like they're doing.
Go, alright, slide us that 60, bitch. What?
Oh my.
Oh my. Game ends on a $60 purchase from.
Dog. They're pulling a Realm Reborn, right? Like, you know the world's gonna end. They're doing that whole thing, right? And all that comes up.
It's the fucking, what is the sword, the Warframe? Fucking,
Excalibur?
what are you doing up there, Excalibur? I'm finishing the fight. And it just ends, and you're like,
$60.
Yeah. It just ends, and all that comes up is, your free trial has expired.